Welcome back to Talk for episode 4. Today we have Reddysh on the podcast. Reddysh, if you quickly want to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about you.
I am a full-time Fortnite lover. I am a content creator for GXR, Galaxy Racer, for those of you who have heard of them. Very lucky to be a part of that amazing org. And I've been streaming for 5 years, and I only play Fortnite. I started with Fortnite, I still stream Fortnite. I'm
And
addicted to this video game.
you've streamed for 5 years?
Yeah, it will be 5 years in November, actually. So, like
Jesus.
4 years,
And
kind of.
and only
Yeah.
Fortnite? You've never changed anything?
No. I tried other games like Valorant, Apex, a bunch of other shooter games. I've always loved shooter games, so that's why I'm on Fortnite. But no, I play Fortnite 99.9% of the time.
And you're signed to, obviously, Galaxy Racer. Is that your only org that you've ever been signed to, or?
It's the only one. I always wanted to wait for the right one. I was like waiting, and
Yeah.
discussions. And then when I signed with GXR, I was in discussions with like 4 amazing orgs at the same time. I
Oh,
don't know how
really?
they contacted me at the same time. Yeah, it was crazy. I almost signed to another org, but then GXR came and changed all my plans.
So have you only played like Fortnite competitively, or like, what's the story of your competitive career?
Oh no. Hope you didn't bring me here as a comp player, because I'm not the best comp player out
Yeah, but
there.
you're like you're one of the best females, aren't you?
I, I like this game. I play a lot. I think I'm decent, yes.
You can tell us how
The
good you
thing
are. Come on,
the thing is
back yourself
the
up.
thing is I play I don't focus just on comp, because I know
Yeah,
we've talked about it before. I talked with you like content, comp,
yeah,
can you do both? I was talking to Papi as well, and he told me it's kind of hard to decide, okay, I'm gonna just stick to one. So for me in these 5 years, it's been just a bit of everything. Like I
yeah,
play a lot of games for fun, games with my community, games with streamer friends, with meme. I play on any East with streamer friends,
yeah,
and then of course comp. But so far on comp, it's been kind of shaky. Like I don't play off stream at all to
yeah.
practice.
Me neither.
I don't really do that. I need to do that. I know I need to, but at the same time, I didn't prioritize comp just because stream has been going amazing the way I was running it, like, I don't know, without screams and stuff
Yeah,
like that. But now slowly I'm trying to play screams on stream, a bit of creative, playing a bit of arena with Bloomy, like trying to get more into comp because it's very fun. I love it.
yeah.
And then we have zero build as well, which is another story. I love zero
You
build.
love it, yeah.
Uh, yes, I love both modes. So
It is
yeah,
definitely really difficult to kind of do content and comp at the same time, isn't it? Especially when you're
yeah,
competing against like the top players in Europe, and everyone is so good
yes.
nowadays. So how did
I'm scared for the LAN event. I'm going to
oh, Red
Scotland.
Bull, yeah,
The Red Bull.
yeah, the Red Bull event. How do you think you're gonna get on?
It's a solos event, so I don't know. I'm actually considering getting a coach just so I at least have like a job spot, a loot pad, search pad, and then
Yeah.
I don't know, if I get kids, hope for the best that I'll hit my shots, and I don't know.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, maybe in this meta, like with the katanas and that, like solos, like it's possible to do well without needing to fight people, you know. So if it stays like a similar meta, you might succeed.
but it's gonna be in the new season, so
Is
we'll
it the new
see.
season? Oh right.
It is the new
Oh,
season,
okay. Talking
so
about
anything can
season,
happen.
so what do you think of this season so far?
I like it. I'm happy they kept the red eye. I really, really love the red eye and red dot ARs in general. So I'm super happy they kept it. I'm vibing with the pump. I play with the pump in both build and zero build.
Yeah.
And Katana is pretty fun. I just don't really don't vibe with the zones. Like I don't understand how they're not changing that already.
Yeah.
The zones, the pizza party meta, it's
It's
kind of
not fun,
crazy.
is it?
I love watching comp, so I don't play that much. I mean, I play every tournament, don't get me wrong, but I don't practice to become the best pro gamer girl or anything. But I watch a lot because I like watching comp. And it's so like annoying to watch like Malibuka make it all the way in heal off, and then he dies and gets seventh place. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. I don't really understand what
outrageous.
Fortnite's plan is, you know, like surely when they watch this season's tournaments, like it should be like blatantly obvious how bad it is, right?
Yep.
Have you had any luck with the tournaments and the heal off on that?
Um, no, I'm there like top 2K. I played the Performance Cup. I didn't know you can qual. I played with Ruby, who's also a girl.
Yeah.
She just signed to Guild, and we got like top 200. We got 240 something
In
points.
the performance cup.
Yeah, the one you won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really good. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, you know
So
who won that?
yeah,
I'm
I
joking.
know. Congrats, congrats. But yeah, I feel like I know what I have to do. I just get very scared when I get keyed because sometimes you end up getting keyed and I feel like my fighting and mechanics are not there yet.
Yeah,
Like
it
I
takes
definitely
time.
play better in creative than in comp. In comp I get kind of scared when I get keyed, but other than that, I kind of understand what I need to do. So that's why I keep playing. Like I've been playing
Yeah,
comp for the last 3 years, I think, because it's fun. I like it. I like making it to end game. I love
it
it so
is
much.
fun, isn't
It's
it?
just
It
so fun.
is actually
It's so
fun. Yeah,
fun.
but I feel like the new season has ruined the you know, like beforehand, I loved watching people tarp and fight and the process of making the end game. I feel like with the katanas and the new zones, they've kind of ruined that a bit. What do you think?
I feel like they improved a bit from last season, honestly, because last
Yeah,
season it was either high ground or low ground. Like you had to play low ground. Now it's kind of interesting because people are changing layers. Now I see more tarping instead of just weight hammer. I don't know. I feel like this season we are seeing a bit more tarping, but yeah, definitely you're right. Like if they tweak it a bit, it could be one of the best seasons, honestly. Because I like the katana. I like that you can
yeah,
move with it. It makes it easier for bad players, like of course, to rotate. It's just yeah.
yeah.
Hope they will
Do,
change it.
do you think that's why Fortnite have done it to kind of make it easier for the worst players?
I don't really know. Cause like it's not like super easy. Like even I with how fast the zones are changing and how fast they're moving, even I'm like, I have to go now. Like it's not super easy. Maybe mid games are easier now because you can rotate faster to center, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's why they did it though. I don't know. I can't find a reason why
Yeah,
they did what they
maybe
did.
for no builds. Like the zones are slightly easier for no builds now because there's more zones, so you have to do like less movement. If like because you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like you don't have to go as far to get into the next zone. You know, like they've added more zones
Yeah.
in. Maybe it's for no builds. What do you think of all the tournaments this year being no builds, like the DreamHacks,
I
Saudi?
was shocked, not gonna lie, because normally they do like at least half and half. Like dream hacks before, we've seen builds and zero build. But yeah, I was kind of shocked, especially the Saudi land. Last time it was half and half. Now I'm shocked it's just zero build. But
Yeah,
I guess yeah, they want, as you said, to give more people a chance. But at the same time, I'm sure 90% of the people we'll see there will be the tier one pro players
the
anyway.
same people are gonna quote. Yeah,
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 because
maybe
like
a
I
few new
played
faces though, but yeah,
I was invited to play Tifu Tuesday. So I played in his biggest 100K zero build cup. And I had to choose my teammates. And I had teammates reaching out to me with their zero build placements. Like, I'm the best zero build IGL, best zero build player. I won first place. I was like, I think I'll just pick some pro players anyway. And I ended up playing with Yandi, Revs Garden, Hellfire, and we got sixth
yeah.
place.
Oh
And
really?
we earned a lot in that, yeah.
How much did you earn?
Um, I mean, not a lot, but like I don't know, it was like 5K.
Not
But
a lot. That's a lot of money.
no, but like it's not like Saudi life-changing
Yeah.
money, right? With sixth place, but at the same time, I just know that the pro players feel the game differently. They have confidence, they have the game sense. I don't know. Still, the pro players will come
Be on
at the
top.
top, I think,
Yeah.
at Saudi as well. Saudi Dream Hacks, but it's exciting because we have San Diego Dream Hack now. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong,
Are
but
you going to that or are you just gonna watch it?
no, I'll watch. I didn't want to go there and not qual. Like that was my biggest fear. Like
Yeah.
20-hour flight. My flight there is like 20 hours. 20
Yeah.
hours. Then the time zones difference and everything. I know you also go to bed early.
Yeah.
I go to bed at like 1 a.m.
But
So it would be like completely different time zone, like 12 hours difference. It's nah.
yeah.
I didn't want to go there and not do well. So I think I'll go to Sweden.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah,
Who's gonna be your
I
duo?
hope I'll get invited to Saudi.
Yeah, Saudi. Yeah, an invite to Saudi would be great, wouldn't it?
I
The
hope
money
so.
looks crazy.
I hope so. But I don't have a duo yet. I have no idea who I'd play if I go.
What about
I'm still
Ruby?
thinking.
Is Ruby good?
Yeah, but she's very good. We played Ifuse together. We got like fourth place while messing up a bit. So that's not bad. We got fourth place in the girls tournament. But
Brilliant.
she's gonna play with someone. She has like her own zero build duo.
Oh, does
Who's
she? Takes it
IGLing
seriously.
her.
Who's that?
I think she's playing with Zrax. He's a very good zero build player. Yeah. Are you going to DreamHack to
I
compete?
think I'm going to Dallas, and I will be going definitely to Sweden. I'm not sure about Dallas yet, but because it's duos and zero build, it's like it might not be that fun to watch. I don't know. Like I don't know if the content's going to be great. Because I don't know. What do you think about that? Like, what do you think about the
I
popularity of competitive Fortnite at the moment?
hmm. I don't really know because we haven't really seen this season, for example, right? I don't know if this season with the katana and all the changes they're making, I don't know if we're gonna see an increase in viewership or anything. Um, but so far, yeah, I think it's kind of bad that they're doing at the same time zero build and builds a lot of cups. So you can like, for example, the zero build cup overlaps the solo cup.
Yeah,
That's very annoying.
so
So
you
you
have to
can
make a choice. Yeah,
yeah, like who do you watch? Do I watch Archie playing solos or Reddysh playing trios? And it's like it's you know,
yeah.
I don't know. It's
I
kind
don't know why
of
they do
weird.
that. I actually, yeah, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, that maybe they need to like if they really want no build comp to thrive, they need like a set day with a tournament that everyone takes
Yeah.
seriously. Because we need to take them as seriously as we take FNCS, you know what I mean, and the Duro Cash Cups.
Yeah.
But everyone, they're filled with cheaters. Everyone kind of sees them as like a bit of fun. And if they want to build up this comp scene, they need to, they need to make it more serious.
But I don't agree with you though. I think Zero Build is fun to watch. I
Yeah,
love watching
okay.
I love
I
watching
love
Zero Build
watching it. I
comp.
love watching it. No, okay, it's
Uh,
exciting. It's action packed. I understand. I actually find it boring to play, or I get angry. Maybe I just
mm.
get too angry. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like Zero Build is more exciting than builds because in builds mid game is so slow and there's not much going on. When in Zero Build, like a lot of things can happen because you can get shot in the open and then you have to use your shield bubble or whatever.
Yeah,
It's cool. I like both modes, but I love watching FNCS and cups as well for sure.
yeah. FNCS is a great watch on it. Who's your favourite to win FNCS this season?
Uh, I mean, I have two favorites, of course, Queasy and Malibuka.
Right.
Not just because okay they're in GXR, but we actually became friends, and I ended up playing a few co-ed cups with them, and they're absolutely amazing. Like I love their personalities, I love their grind, and I think they do deserve the recognition and deserve the results as well. Malibuka is qualified for Denmark, so maybe Queasy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would love for Malibuka to win on FNCS.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon. If
Such a
not this
shame
one,
that he didn't
then
win.
Denmark one.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be great.
He
Um,
deserves it.
yeah, so we've spoken about no builds, we've spoken about the meta, your comp career. Where do how good do you think you can get at the game? I know it's not really a goal of yours, but are you constantly looking to improve? Are you happy where you're at? What's the plan?
Honestly, I don't know. Because, for example, these EFUS tournaments that are happening all the time, the girl tourneys, unfortunately, they're on NA. So even the build games, I have to play them on 130 ping. So it's not very fair. But I always do well. Like, I always get top five. I got second place, fourth, fifth. Like, I'm always like in the top five. I feel like, for example, in the last EFUs, just even I had a chat with Sven and he just taught me some very basic things about like rotations and how to think about getting surge, how to see surge. Feel like even just things like this can open your brain a lot, and they help me a lot in the upcoming tournaments. Even like this last Cash Cup that I played, it wasn't bad. Like I'm understanding the game better now. Before I used to just listen to my idea and just shoot my shots and not think at all about where I'm going, what I'm doing. Now because I'm understanding some things, my brain works differently. So I think if I spend more time on that, like learning the game, watch reviewing and so on,
Yeah.
but also on parallel, like same time working on my mechanics, I think I could definitely improve like a lot, like start getting consistent, I don't know, top 100s in cups
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Would you
But
enjoy it more if you were better? Because I find that when I, put more time in, I actually enjoy playing more.
of course, even when I do like, I don't know, games with my community or solos, if you're really good at the game, you have more fun because you get the kills, you're not scared in fights. So yeah, I think I'm gonna work on that, especially now with the tournament coming up. in Scotland, I will definitely spend some time to improve a bit. So we'll see. We'll see.
Brilliant,
We'll see
brilliant.
where
So
we're gonna get.
when I've spoken to the other Fortnite pros, I've asked them questions, about their career, and I wanted to ask about, your health and like being a streamer or being a full-time gamer. What's the diet like? Do you exercise? How does it affect your mental health? Talk a bit about
Yeah. That's interesting because it. I used to live in an apartment where I had gym right like 2 minutes walk, and I was going every day.
that.
Now I moved to another apartment and gym is so far away and I just don't find time to go. So I ended up buying a treadmill, for example, and we have some things around the apartment that help me kind of stay in shape.
Yeah,
But at the same time, I don't do it like every day, I have to be honest. Like I have moments. Like I'm not super motivated, so I have moments where I would do for one whole month exercising every day and focusing on that, and then days when you just are not feeling it because it's not one of my priorities.
yeah.
Uh, but I have access to that, and yeah, if I want, I can definitely do more of that. And then diet wise, I'm pretty careful with what I eat. But I kind of have a problem with ordering food. Again, it comes and goes. Like I
You order loads of food.
yes and no. Like it, I had like 1 month where I fully like I cooked myself everything, like everything, and super super healthy food. Then now I'm at the point where in the last 4 days I order food, but I don't order like fast food or anything. It's just yeah, I'm like, why not order I don't know grilled chicken with
Yeah.
rice? Why make it myself? Because it's
Okay.
taking away from my time.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm pretty careful with what I eat, I would say, and I only mainly eat to lunch.
Yeah.
So I have my coffee in the morning, then I eat my lunch, and then I stream, and then when I finish stream, I go to sleep, or I have a snack at like midnight my time. But
Yeah, I mean that. I think that's the most normal answer we've had so far.
yeah.
Vino obviously doesn't eat after he finishes tournaments. He does bad in. Flois, like they just. I mean, they're getting on their gym grind now, but yeah, that sounds pretty standard to be honest. That's the most normal answer we've had. So yeah, well done. Did you always want to be a streamer, or like growing up, what was the sort of plan?
I wanted to be a businesswoman. I wanted to have my own business growing up. Like when I was very, very young, that's what my dad always inspired me to do. Like study well in school, and then companies will come recruit you, and then you start your own business. And it kind of went like that. Like I worked in marketing for like 4 years before making the full time switch.
Yeah.
Um, and in
You worked for
marketing,
Google, didn't you? You worked for Google.
yes,
Yes.
I did. I did. And like 2 years, I mixed that with streaming. And then the last 2 years, no, the last 2 years at Google, I streamed as well. And then after 2 years at Google, I decided it's time. But yeah, 4 years at Google, and um, decided I want to be a streamer because of my love for Fortnite.
Yeah.
So I was playing every day after work Fortnite, and then because I was loving it so much, I was like, why not try to stream? Because I was watching Pokemon and Ninja and all the big creators back in 2018. So I got a PC and started streaming, and I've seen growth since day one. Growth. So it's become a passion of mine. But I would have never thought I would be a streamer.
Is the reality of
No.
it better than you thought, or like?
Oh, for sure. I didn't. I thought it would be just me playing the game, having like 5 viewers doing it for fun. But now it's my career, and I'm getting a lot of opportunities. I'm signed to an org, getting brand deals every now and then. I have a super lovely and amazing community, so it's like a big thing. I'm not one of the top streamers. If you look like I don't know, you stop by my stream, you see, okay, she has 100 viewers, but I feel like I've managed to achieve some crazy things. Like I got invited to the movie premiere of Black Adam in New York City by Warner Brothers, and they paid for my trip and everything, and I met The Rock. So it's like things like this
You
you
met The
can't
Rock.
even imagine them. Yeah.
Oh, mad, yeah, yeah. There are so many opportunities out there, aren't there, for gamers
Yeah.
and people that people in the outer community probably don't realize how many opportunities there are
Yeah. And you
for
don't even have to be
streamers.
like the biggest streamer. Because I feel like everyone has its own thing, its own community. Yeah, and it's cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. I'm
So
happy with where I am, but definitely, I know I could be even more successful if I manage my time more like
yeah.
correctly.
Well, I'm sure you will. I mean, you've been putting lots of hours in. Do you work 7 days a week, or what's the schedule like?
7 or 6. I mainly stream like 6 per week. I have a day off.
Fair. Yeah. What's your day off? I just started taking Mondays off, to be honest.
For me, for 4 years, it's been Wednesday, but now I'm kind of switching it to Thursday.
And what'd you do
I
with
don't
your time off?
remember why. I think I changed it because of a cash cup last season. Last season, I think cash cups were on Wednesday, no?
Wednesdays, yeah. Yeah,
And I
okay.
think that's why I was like, okay,
But
now I
now,
don't know
now
what the hell.
FNCS is going to be Thursday, isn't it? So
Oh, so I'm
it's
back
like
on
I think it's
Wednesday.
Thursday, Friday. I think you have to check
I'm gonna
that.
play FNCS. I'm so happy I can play FNCS. I was so annoyed I couldn't play last season because you had to be elite to play. For me, FNCS has been fun. Like I was playing back in the trio um seasons. I was having so much fun in FNCS. Like even
Yeah,
like that feeling, I don't know, in the opens getting a win, like that made me like freak out. Even though we didn't qualify, like we were always very close to qualifying, just getting a win and making to those end games felt really great. So I'm happy they're bringing FNCS back.
yeah,
I'm definitely gonna play. Um, but yeah, that's my problem. Like I never play scrims. I don't practice to be a pro gamer, so I'm just playing, but I know it's not gonna be the best outcome.
yeah. I get you.
Playing it for fun, kind of.
Of course, yeah, mate. And it is so much fun. Like getting the win. I found like when I used to be really bad at the game, when I qualified to like a round three, the feeling was crazy. And now I can't get that feeling unless I make a finals. You know what I mean? Like the standard keeps going up of like,
Yeah,
but
for
it's
sure.
still so much fun, isn't it? Um,
Yeah. How did you feel winning the cup with Bino? How did
Yesterday,
that feel? Yeah.
I don't. My reaction wasn't very good, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It felt too easy, but I mean, I am playing with Vino,
Um,
but it did feel too easy. Like, I just followed Vino and we won. Do you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, that's kind of mad, isn't it? I don't know. I mean,
I
no one
know that
expected
feeling.
that.
I played like a co-ed cup with Malibuka. It was like so fun. It
Yeah,
was That's why I ended up doing my own tournament when I did the Reddysh Rumble because
yeah,
I was like, co-ed is so fun. Like having the opportunity to play with a pro player and understanding, like it felt nice to realize, okay, I can keep up with this person because I was helpful. I was helping. I was staying close. I was closing tarps.
yeah,
Like I was doing
yeah,
things.
yeah,
And then we ended up winning and we had the best vibes. We laughed the whole time. So I was
yeah.
like, that's why I came up with
Brilliant.
Reddish Rumble because I was like, I want to give girls the opportunity to play with pro players and experience what I
Yeah.
experienced. So
And
definitely fun.
how do you, what is it like competing against a load of boys? Obviously, being, a minority, like being a lady in this community. How is that? How do you feel about that? You don't care, or did that hinder your career, or what do you think?
I don't really think about the gender, but like I can feel it. For example, I was invited to be a special guest.
Hello. Hmm. Are you good?
Oh,
Oh, she's had enough. Sorry, we're having some technical issues right now.
hey yo, do you see me?
I can't see you. What happened
Oh,
there? Did it?
you
Oh,
can
I
see
can
me
see you
now.
now. I can see you now.
Yes, you can see me.
Yeah, I can see you. I can see you. It's,
Yes,
it's fixed.
yes,
It's
yes, yes.
fixed.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I was invited as a guest in El Gigante, and it was crazy. My teammate, I was like, okay, who do I want to play with? Because I could have chosen pro players, but I chose a pro player. I played with Kaizen,
Yeah.
and I also played with Millie. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a girl to play with me. It was so hard. I don't know, for whatever reason, Kaizen announced where we're going, and we were contested. We were landing like in a very like non-POI place, and we were
Yeah.
getting contested by like 3 teams just because they saw I'm playing with like Kaizen's playing with the Reddish and Melly. Um, and then of course, one game, for example, we managed to get some kills of spawn, and we ended up getting far in the game, but it felt so hard to compete against the pro players. Like we did so bad in that cup,
Really, really bad. But
so
you feel like
bad. Like
you feel like they target you because you're like they think you're an easy
oh no
target.
no, just like the off spawn situation, but then no, they're like a million times better. Like surge wise, we could one game without a surge because we couldn't get enough surge for a lobby like that. So I don't feel like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the boys are definitely better. I just feel like yeah, I
Yeah.
just feel
The
like
thing is
okay,
though,
I should not have played that because I
you
don't belong
yeah,
there.
but you're still doing you're still doing a great job. You're still placing better than a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like when you see like
Yeah.
100,000, how many people played the Euro Cash Cup? 100,000 people played the Euro Cash Cup. Is that right? Am I right? You know, the last Euro Cash Cup. You know, you're coming
Ah, yeah.
top 3,000 out of 100,000 people. Still very good. It's just obviously you look at the pros and they make it look easy.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you are
yeah.
doing a
And
great
then
job.
of course you can't like ask like I could not get a pro player as my teammate, right?
Yeah,
So I'm playing with someone who's like around my age and he's part of my community and we're kind of growing together, but it's not like we have a lot of experience or I don't know, we practice a lot. Um, but yeah. No, I feel like honestly in this world I've only had a lot of amazing experiences, even on the comp side. Like everyone is very nice.
yeah,
All the pro players I ever come across are very nice. So I can't say, oh, because I'm a girl, I feel like I don't know. It's bad being a girl because it's not.
yeah.
Everyone is very very respectful and
Brilliant. Yeah, you
yeah.
actually you placed better than Norksy, by the way. We're just being told by the chat. And the Joe Cash Cup, you actually outplaced him, and he's made grand finals.
Oh,
So yeah, you're clearly doing a great job. What advice would you give to other women looking to compete or men looking to compete? Obviously the gender don't matter, but what advice would you give?
uh, to work hard. Like I see my Buka Quizy, they're the best and they still work every day. Like you can not work. If you want to make it happen, you make it happen. You spend a lot of time work on your mechanics, your fighting, and then a lot of time is also understanding the game, what reviewing your mistakes, what reviewing others. It's never like, oh, I'm the best, I know enough. It's all about improving every day. So yeah, just try to improve every day. I'm trying to, yeah, I should listen to my advice as well because I want to do well in comp.
Yeah,
Like, for example, I respect Somerset. She's grinding comp and she's grinding
she's
scrims
smashing
and
it at the
she's,
moment, isn't she?
yeah, and she's smashing it. She qualified for solos like last season when it wasn't as easy as now. So, um, yeah, I respect that. I feel like with hard work, anyone can get there, honestly.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
If you could be sponsored by anyone, who's your dream sponsorship?
Hmm. I'm thinking. Maybe um maybe Sephora because I spend money on
Who's
makeup.
that? Is that
Sephora is
Zafora?
like a makeup, yeah, like a makeup.
They
Yeah.
did. To be fair,
Because
you
other
seem.
than that, like I work with a lot of brands that I could only dream about working because I'm in Romania. I'm super fortunate to work with like Samsung. I work with Samsung in Romania.
Mhm.
I work with Logitech. I worked with Vans, with Adidas. Like I've had a lot of amazing sponsorships. Um, but yeah, I never had a makeup
Makeup.
sponsorship
You
like
seen
that.
that
So,
Maybelline did something in Fortnite recently? They did Maybelline
oh,
Australia with yeah, they did an Australian Fortnite tournament. So maybe yeah, maybe some more brands will come through. Uh,
maybe, maybe.
have you ever considered quitting Fortnite competitively? If so, why?
Uh, I mean, I don't. No. Like I tried to think, okay, I'm gonna become just a content creator and not because that's the thing. I play cups and I could see them as a waste of time, right? Because I don't play them to win them. So it's not
Yeah,
like I'm grinding for them and So I'm like, am I wasting my time playing these cups? But at the same time, I'm such a competitive person at heart. Um, I love it. I love the feeling of being in those end games. So I I could never quit, I think. Like I tried thinking about, okay, let's just not do the cup. For example, I had an opportunity to play with Nikkei 30 at some point. I played
yeah,
with him by now. But like back in the day, I was like, I don't know, 2 years ago. I was supposed to play with him, but it was overlapping with a duo cup or something, and I chose playing the cup with my duo than playing with some creator friends. So
yeah.
sometimes I'm like, man, I have to play this tournament. And yeah, I don't think about quitting because yeah, I play for fun, kind of. So
Yeah, I think about quitting every week. I get so annoyed. Every single tournament
wait, so do you have a set duo now? Is it set?
yeah, CISA, yeah. So I'm fragging
Nice.
now instead of IGLing. So I'm sorted. I've been grinding and hopefully it'll go a bit better. But when I'm doing
You're
bad,
so good at fragging and like I see you do creative all the time. You're
yeah.
up there with the pros. Like you're really,
Yeah, I
really good.
do. I throw them about a bit, but I mean, the thing is with streaming is like you said, making content. It's like gets in the way of actually being really good at the game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I
Um,
stream 6 hours. Like if I
yeah,
put those 6 hours into playing creative and
yeah.
scrims and
You'd be
sweaty
great.
stuff, I'm
Yeah,
sure I could be better. But
yeah,
oh no.
yeah. Um,
Oh, my camera froze.
Yeah, no, you're back. You're back. So I have some more
Okay.
questions here. Okay, we have one. Have you ever had a boyfriend, and has this affected your gameplay?
I've been in a relationship for 8 years, so I don't think it's affecting my gameplay in any way, no.
Okay, I asked, who did I ask that? I asked that to Andrea. He has a girlfriend. Obviously, he's grinding less. Flois said he did have a girlfriend, and that ruined his competitive play. But no, it's good to
How
see
about
that.
Seti? I saw Seti
Oh,
now. Do you
Seti's
think it's
tweet.
affecting?
Yeah, it definitely does. But it's good to see that you can still, compete to a high level and be in a good relationship.
I mean, I think it's even better because you don't have to think about, I don't know, chatting with people all the time. Like I see a lot of girls in the community, they chat with so many people and they're always thinking about some other things. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you don't need
I
to get
have my
involved with
man.
that. Brilliant,
So yeah.
brilliant. What is your biggest regret in your career so far?
Pfft. Oh yeah, yeah. YouTube, I think.
YouTube.
Um, YouTube. I feel like with the amount of hours that I put into Fortnite and the amount of time that I have, I feel like I could have done a better job growing on YouTube.
Yeah,
um Uploading consistently and all of that, it will be my forever regret because we do a lot of fun things. I just don't end up making YouTube videos. I don't know why. It's
yeah.
just it's hard to
It
think
is
about
hard on
stream
it.
and
It's
YouTube
so
and
difficult.
TikToks and
The thing is, I feel like you only grow on YouTube if you like really put some genuine energy into it and effort, and like
consistency.
yeah,
That's the problem.
consistency. And
Because
when
for
you're
example,
streaming,
I posted a video on YouTube, winning with Malibuca a co-ed cup. It got like 65,000 views, which for
did
me was
it?
a lot. Yeah, because I have like 17,000 subscribers, so for that it was crazy.
Oh,
It's
I'm
really
I'm looking you up right now.
it's really fun. I
Oh,
love
you
it so
do?
much. The one with the thumbnail with Malibuca.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really cute. It's
First
fun.
Malibucan girl
But you
experiment.
need to be consistent to make something out of that. Like I should have
Yeah,
posted like every day after that to see some growth. So I kind of regret that. I so far I didn't have guidance on that side, but slowly with GXR, I think we're gonna sort it out.
yeah. It is difficult, isn't it? It is difficult.
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay, final question. If you were in
yes.
charge of Fortnite competitive, what would you change?
Ooh, duo cash cup prize pools.
You want more money, isn't it?
They're they're like, yeah, it's like outrageous. I don't know what they're doing. It's very demotivating for the pro players, and I hate seeing it because I follow a lot of pro players, and I feel their frustration. It's not like it's not even affecting me. It's just it's sad to see.
Yeah,
So probably that, and I would probably fix the bugs faster. There are
yeah,
still some bugs that have been going for so long, and even in the hammer meta, oh my god, the bugs were crazy.
yeah. So many.
And yeah, I don't really know. I think they're doing a good job with FNCSs and everything, but yeah, maybe listen more to the community when it comes to the meta for sure. Like these zone changes, they should have reverted or like adjusted a bit the zone changes
Yeah. Well, I
a
would
long time
say
ago.
I think the pros have probably complained. I don't know what they're doing, but hopefully they do change it.
Yeah, we'll
Look,
see.
right, well, boys, that is this that is a good insight into Reddish's career. What she thinks about Fortnite, the new season, and yeah, it's been great having you on the podcast. Anything else you'd like to
Yeah,
say?
I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I did not expect this to be as professional with overlays and
Yeah,
everything.
we're all we got it all sorted. So yeah, thank you very much.
Such a professional. Thank you, Archie. No, I really had fun, and I'm wishing you good luck. I'm keeping eyes on your competitive journey. It's really cool because you're one of the very few creators who have gone like pro, and like
Yeah.
you're taking
What,
pro
you
seriously.
you think I'm a pro?
Tier, I don't know what's just saying. Tier something. Not tier
T-
one. Not tier one,
T-
but tier up
something.
there. Tier something.
T-
I don't know.
something. Right. Thank you
But you're
very
definitely
much.
not just a content creator. You're.
Tier something. I'm putting that in my bio.
Wait, I don't know what tier Bloomy is, but you're probably one tier below Bloomy. I would say that.
Thank
I
you.
don't know what Bloomy is, but tier something
No,
too.
I'll take that. I'll take that. That's fantastic. Right. Thank you very much for
Okay.
today. I'm gonna end the podcast.